YouTube, it's your boy Gedden, and we're back on gaming. Welcome to my GGC. Without any hesitation, let's get it. YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Gedden. Welcome back to my GGC. I wanted to make a really quick video about this huge major announcement coming from multiple sources, and one of those sources is direct from the horse's mouth. College basketball is coming back. I know so many of my subscribers and many simulation gamers out there have been wanting 2K College Hoops or EA's March Madness to come back. Well, according to EA, they want to run it back. And according to Inside Gamer's editor, Mike Straw, multiple sources have told me that both EA and Take-Two 2K have had continued internal conversations about a college basketball game. Unknown how far along talks are, but there are groups within both companies pushing heavily for it. If EA were to come back with a college basketball game, they would be inspired by their college football game sales. Yeah, college football definitely broke some records last year, and this year I think it's going to sell very well as well. So the company might be thinking the iron is hot to strike with more college sports. It will make all the sense in the world if EA were to come back with a new March Madness that's a standalone game. Obviously, because they have no basketball game currently on the market. They gave up on their NBA Live franchise almost 10 years ago. So it's not like they have a current gen build of a genre to build off of the foundation to make it something else, very similar to what they did with college football. And speaking of, a source by Chris Vanini is giving us an insight of what the new March Madness would look like. Upwards of 730 teams, men and women. The game modes are going to be like college football. That means Road to Glory, a Dynasty, online competitive play, and the likes. And it seems like 2028 could be the release of that college basketball game. Games take a long time to make. I always preach that in my videos. Chris also gave us more information about a potential deal. EA Sports college basketball proposal. It's a 6-year deal with a minimum of 3 games in that time. If they don't release a new game in that given year, updated teams rosters would be a downloadable patch. And I'm gonna leave it on EA right there at that downloadable patch, because for me, it just makes all the sense in the world for NBA 2K to have that ingrained in their game. I know that might not be the most popular opinion or thought, but just know NBA 2K has already had college basketball within their games before. There were molds that were tied to my player already. I remember at NBA 2K where you actually start off in college and then you work your way through college, you play a small amount of games, and then you hit the NBA draft. And that feature just isn't enough for a lot of gamers. Matter of fact, you could go on NBA 2K25 right now and download a college basketball 25 roster with their roster sharing feature. So the demand is there for sure. I know that might not be the most popular opinion, but it may make business sense for 2K and Visual Concepts. They didn't create a WNBA standalone game. They added that to NBA 2K. And this is no shade to anyone, but a WNBA standalone game just wouldn't support enough sales. Well, back in the day, college sports games just didn't sell too well. That's why they were stopped. College Hoops and EA's March Madness did not sell too well. I think March Madness went on record for only selling 150,000 copies. That's extremely low, so I can see why a company like Take-Two Interactive and 2K would be very timid to jump back into that market. Well, having this as downloadable content is the safest bet available. Just imagine you buy NBA 2K, then you could download a update or a DLC package that houses all of the college basketball teams, but only men at first. To me, that makes the most sense for 2K to do. If the demand is high enough, then they will make their standalone game. Of course, this DLC idea is just mine. I have no sources. I'm just thinking out loud. That DLC would be a pretty penny too. I'm talking maybe $40 DLC package for college basketball to be in your NBA 2K, all in the same game. Whatever My Player that you create, you can have full seasons to develop that My Player, where instead of playing 4 or 8 games, I think was the previous NBA 2Ks, well, you can actually have seasons to build and flush out that My Player instead of spending so much money on VC. Instead, you're spending some money on DLC. That might be an excellent alternative for a lot of gamers. Of course, this DLC has to have a Dynasty mode, a create a team mode, and it has to have something to do with My Player. I think that's a great combination. NBA 2K plus college basketball with NIL deals, all the players, all the teams, all the pageantry, all of it, all wrapped up in one game. Probably worth $80 plus another $40 just for that DLC. And we all know 2K is money hungry, just like any corporation. That's just my ideas and thoughts. Big news. College basketball looks like it's coming back. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. That's all the information that I got for right now. So that means I'm out of here.